What's going on, everyone? Welcome your faces to the channel today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got some new faces. Welcome over a fantastic day. We're going to be starting a brand new Master League today. We're going to play as Barcelona, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title. We're going to be jumping into all the settings and all that in a second, but I just want to kind of give a brief overhaul what I want to do with this series and where I want to aim for. So, obviously, Barcelona, they're going for a bit of a rough patch at the moment, but my idea project is I want to go into Barcelona, bring in some like big signings, and obviously at this point we've just they're getting a brand new board coming in because the president has just stepped down, and so that means potentially some money possibly coming into the club. So we're going to invest some money into the club. So we're going to be setting up like the income a little bit higher, so we can be able to bring in some like good decent players. So it's going to be going in. Basically, have a big overhaul, selling some players that you think I wouldn't sell, bringing some more money in, and bringing in some young players, and basically stars for the future of Barcelona. That's the idea for this, because Barcelona past their peak. They've got players that are very like late early 30s. They're gonna be like Messi's on about maybe leaving and stuff like that. PK is like 33 as well. Busquets, is he like 31, 32? So some of their key players at the club are getting pretty on now, so we need to bring in the next generation of Barcelona players, and that's what I want to do. So what I'm going to be doing this first episode, kind of just going over some players, some targets, and I want to kind of leave the floor open to you as well. So if you've got any suggestions for some players to bring into the club, who you think, right, this is a brilliant player to bring into Barcelona, leave them in the comments down below. I will leave this open to you. If some players that we can get in, I will try and get them in and fit them into my system and everything like that. And this is only going to be a one-season job as well. So I know I did an Everton playthrough obviously just recently, and that was 2 seasons, but Barcelona, we're just going to be doing a one-season job because there's other projects I want to do as well. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, because we are going to be doing a lot of PES content, lots of Master League especially as well over the next few months. So make sure you do subscribe, alright? Make sure you do subscribe. So like I said, we're playing Barcelona. I have got Barcelona later. And we are going to be going in. Should we go for a young Pep? I feel like we should go for a young Pep. There we go. We'll go for a young Pep. Like the good old days when Pep was at there. Obviously, there has been rumours about him going back to Barcelona. But I personally don't feel like it's going to be a thing that's going to happen. We're going to go large. I feel like go for a large transfer budget. Just kind of like so we just like really go out and spend money on some good players. So we're going to leave all the negotiations like normal. One thing I am going to be doing in this series, I am going to be upping my match level. Because I have been playing regularly recently, but I have been getting a little bit more better at the game. We're going to be playing professional for the first time. So we'll give that a go, see how I go. And if we maintain well, then ding dang do. If we don't, we'll drop back down to regular. But I want to try to stay professional and keep progressing, like the top player and maybe superstar one day. But we're going to play professional. I always play about, say, 7 minutes this time. There we go, sorted. So here we are now. We've got Pep back at Barcelona. Back after many years away from the club, but he's going to be going back in, getting them back to their glory days. And who we got here? We got Busquets and PK. They're happy to see the old gaffer back at Barcelona. Messi there. He's like, oh my god, Pep. Good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I missed you. I'm going to stay here now. I'm going to sign a brand new contract and stay here for 3 years. Everyone's pretty happy to see Pep back at the club. Bet the Barcelona fans are very happy as well. Anyway, he's out on the training pitch. So we've got to do the press conference, meet the press, talk about what we've got planned, and all of that jazz. But first things first is setting the goals for the season. So our goals are, don't really know what to say really. I suggest using objectives. Let's put direct ourselves. I think obviously we want to be aiming for that. I definitely do agree. We should be winning that, and that's should be the goal. We should also take the league. We should also take the league. Well, we want to be doing that as well. I agree. We should also take the league. I'm going to go for that one. We want to try and do the double. That's what I would like to do this year. Double. Yeah, if we go for the double, we're going to do that. Here we are, meeting the press now. Get all these press questions asked. Right, congrats on your appointment. You're quite a journeyman. Having managed number one clubs, do you consider the point of crowning moment of your career? Well, we've been here before. It's a career highlight. Should we say that? It's no. I think it's a fresh start, isn't it? It's a fresh start. We'll go with that. It's like previous time didn't happen. We're starting fresh. Fresh ideas. Fresh new project. It's not like last time. Definitely is the way with this career mode. What style of football do you want to play this season? Attacking. Always attacking. I want to score lots of goals. I want to see a clean sportsman. I want to put on a show. I want to see if the boys play hard. I'm gonna say let's put on a show. We want to bring back the glory days of Barcelona. So first thing I feel like we need to look at is the formation of Barcelona. I don't like this 4-2-2-2. No. Don't like this. We're gonna go back to classic of Barcelona. We're gonna go for a default 4-3-3. I feel like that's how Barcelona should be playing. And I'm gonna sort out all my tactics in a second. I'll do that in a moment. But I'm gonna put out who I feel like are who should be playing at the club. So, this is what I feel like Barcelona should be playing, as my personal opinion. Playing with Messi on the right-hand side. I'll drop Dembele myself to the bench, have him as more of a bench player. So, go to buy a brand new centre-forward, which I already have a guy lined up who I want to bring in. I want to go out and buy a central midfielder. Get rid of Busquets. That's one player I feel like we need to get rid of. Possibly go out and get another centre-back. And sell PK. I know you're going to be like, what? Sell PK? How could you do that? That's what we're doing, alright? We need the funds, alright? We haven't actually looked at the transfer budget yet. But that's two players I would get rid of. I'll keep hold of Messi. Just because he's Messi. You can't get rid of Messi. I want to try and get working Griezmann, Coutinho at the club as well. Because they're both great players. Why not try and get them going? Have Messi out on that right-hand side, but definitely having a centre-forward I feel is very key. And possibly look at strengthening that right-back position as well, getting a different right-back. So maybe go and get a Bellerin. I think a Bellerin would be a good shout there. Bring him to the new camp. So that's what we're going to be trying to do now. So I'm going to try out and go and get like 3 or 4 players to make this Barcelona squad beautiful, right? So we're going to try and get going. And like I said, we're going to leave plenty of time for you guys. If you've all got any suggestions of players who we can bring into the club, leave in the comments down below. If you don't leave the comments in the down below, but I can't bring them in, alright? So make sure you do leave them, alright? So, as you can see with the transfer budget, we've got so much money. I don't know why that is so high. I didn't realise it was going to be that large. But that's a lot of money. I didn't realise it was going to be that much. That's a crazy amount of money. That's a lot of money. So that means we can pretty much go out and buy anything we want. I ain't complaining. Let's get negotiating. So, I have started my negotiations with players I feel like should come to Barcelona. If I had a bottomless bank of cash, these are the players I would go and get. Go and get Pogba for Man United, because he's not happy at Man United. Bring him to the Spanish League. I know he's more like, he wants to go to more Real Madrid, but if Barcelona came knocking on the door, I'm sure he'd go to Barcelona, to be honest, as well. Go and get De Ligt, because I know De Ligt at first was linked with Barcelona. I swear he was. So I feel like De Ligt should have gone to Barcelona, develop a bit more there. I feel like that's where he should have gone. Haaland as well. Very interesting one I've gone for there. Haaland is the best up-and-coming striker. Why not go get him? I feel like this guy, Talismans, will end up at a big club in the future. Like, I don't know where it will be. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. But I feel like it will be in one of the top like clubs in the future because he's so good for Leicester. He is, and I feel like he would make that big jump to the next big club. And he's only like 23, 22, is he? Yeah, 23. So he's still very young, still developing, and I think he would. I think he would fit well within at Barcelona, and I've gone for Bellerin as well. Well, why not? I know he's been linked with him for ages. I think he was meant to go back there this summer, but he didn't end up going in the end. But then my personal 5 players I feel like should come to the club. And we'll see who comes through, and some people reject us. And we'll see how it goes, and also your suggestions as well. We're not forgetting about you guys. If you guys got any suggestions, like I already said, you know what you got to do, alright? Right, we've had an update. What is happening here? Same terms. All right, Pogba's willing to come to us. That's fantastic to hear. Negotiations for Delit's failed. I'm not surprised there, really. Still waiting to hear. Oh, actually, they've accepted. Oh, we could get Haaland. Failed there. Oh, I'm surprised about that one. And we've got Bellerin as well. Oh, so we could possibly get Bellerin in. Well, that's 3 out of 5. So I'll take that, definitely. I think that's a good shout. That's a good shout. What we got going on here. Ooh, yes. Yes. I'm very happy about that. Ladies and gents, we have had I've just been doing some research, and we have gone in for this chap here because he can play a centre back, and he is only like 25 years old. And I'm like, you know what? He would be a good shout at centre back because we couldn't get Delit, who was like my main target. So I thought this chap here, because he's only 25 and he can play like that nice variety, like right back, midfield. He can play defensive midfield, and centre back as well. So I'm like, you know what? He's a good shout. So we've got a good lineup. I just tried going in for Gomez, but he was like, nah. I'm saying that Liverpool. I ain't coming to Barcelona. So far we've got Hector Bellerin. We have got Haaland, Pogba, and that chap there as well. So that's 4 players coming in. So we've got a centre forward, we've got a centre back. Technically, we've got a right back, and we've got a central midfielder. So we kind of got the 4 targets I want. Possibly, maybe look at the bench as well. Should we look like strengthening the bench as well? Like maybe going out and getting like another centre forward. Maybe someone who's a bit more established. Maybe. And do we go out and maybe bulk out that midfield a bit more? So it's a bit of a hard one what to say. So that's what. Right, we're going in. We're going in, all right. We're going to go in and sign these players. I've had an update. We have got a Bayern Munich player coming in, playing centre back for us. I thought it's a good lineup of players we've got here. So I'm going to try and get some of these deals done. And so we've got some fresh blood coming in, all right. We've got some fresh blood. So we've got Haaland coming in there. I'm going to get Paul Pogba to come in as well. We're going to get this guy. I'm not going to negotiate this price here. He's so worth it. Bing, ding, dang, do. And we're going to get Hector Bellerin as well. So that's 4 new players joining Barcelona, which I'm over the moon about. And if you guys got any suggestions which players we should bring into the club, let us know in the comments down below. Alright, do let us know. Because I definitely want to have your input on this. I definitely 100% would like to have something like your input. Well, how would you like to see Barcelona lined up and stuff like that? And we're going to have to see the brand new players joining us right now. We're going to see who's it going to be the main star? Who's going to be the main one? There he is. The Bayern Munich player. There he is, meeting up with Pep. Obviously, I can't remember if he worked with Pep. I think he did when Pep was at Bayern Munich. I can't remember if he was there when he was. I don't really follow the German league that much, so. But we're just going to say he was. We're just going to say he was. So that is one key signing in there. And let's add these signings into my squad, alright? Let's add these players to my squad. Right, you have full permission to laugh at me at this, alright? I generally thought, right, I thought this guy, I know he can play at right back, which is pretty good backup for Bellerin, but I honestly thought he could play at centre back. I really swear I've seen him on this game, so, like, or RIL, he's played at centre back. I really thought he did. I really did. But he's more of a right back. There we are. I'm totally mistaken there. I thought he could play at centre back. So what we've done is we've switched it around. He's going to become our new defensive midfielder, and instead of playing an attack midfielder, Coutinho could be more of a winger. Because I was looking at like the wingers sort of position in a way. I was like, I feel like we could do it with like, because we've got Dembele, so I don't feel like we need to strengthen on the left or right because we've got 2 players that can play there for us. Plus we've got this chap as well, but we definitely need a centre forward for the bench, and definitely centre back as well. So they're like kind of like the 2 other positions that we do need to strengthen as well. So definitely a centre back and a centre forward for the bench. So that's where we need to look at next. Because I swear to Lord, I've seen him play at bloody centre back at some point. I must be completely wrong, bonkers or whatnot. But I know he's definitely playing a right back. I've definitely seen him like play right back. But I'm losing my marbles. So I'm just going into the section. You can play a centre back. I don't think I'm losing my mind, but his rating's not very good for that position. Then, so we're definitely, but that's not a good option to have really there. So I feel like that's definitely we definitely want to bring someone else in because that is not really great rating, is it? Really, 70 rating. That's a centre back. That's a massive drop in points. I'm like, we won't do that. We'll find someone else. Right, I've gone in for some other players. Mbappe, we have gone in for him. Look how much transfer bloody money it's going to cost us to get him. 350 mil. That's insane. I've got it for Alba because Alba's been actually rumoured the last few days that he wants to leave Bayern Munich. And Barcelona being one of the clubs being mentioned, Manchester United. So that's a potential player who will be leaving. So I thought, why not? It's a possible move that could happen. And he is a little bit younger as well than Joni Alba that we've got now. So I want to make that move happen. I thought Gabriel as well is 23 years old. He would be a fantastic player to have off the bench. And if we don't get Mbappe, that's not a backup for there as well. So if one of them collapse, we've got the other option. And some other centre-backs as well, which I've looked at. I was like, they're young and they're developing still as well. So that's good ones, I'd say, like, would get PSG moving for that one, and Man City possibly move for that one as well, because they're paying for their full like release clause. So it might push them to come to join us. We'll have to wait and see. But a league opener, right? What are they gonna say? Your first kick off with newcomer Haaland is start the sheet. Ooh, right, is Haaland gonna start? He I haven't decided yet. We'll keep it on edge. We're like, might use him, might not. Of course, we're gonna use him. He's our brand new signing. He needs to get running, and let's get selecting our lineup for today. In the team, a big warm-up speech ready for the start of the season. We mean business this year. We mean business. Right, this is my lineup for today, going into our first game of the season. Starting with our brand new signing, Pogba. We have got Bellerin. We have got Haaland starting. We dropped Messi because Messi's not really match fit, but he could be always a player to come off the bench and make an impact. But I'm feeling pretty good about that lineup for today. Also, we've still got more potential players to come in as well. More of a defensively. Obviously, Joni Alba possibly will be getting shifted on. I would like to move him on because that was another player I wanted to get rid of. And potentially, I definitely want to bulk out that midfield a little bit more because I feel like do with a little bit more talent in there, if you get what I mean. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. But that's not a bad lineup for the first start of the season. Let's go. Oh, nice one there, Pogba. Pass it back in, cross it in. Header! Oh! Oh, first a little clearest kind of attempt, really. We're gonna pass it back, Griezmann. Oh, what is going on there? Oh, nice shot. Goal. Can't argue with that. The first, like, opportunity to score, they got the opportunity and did it. That's really scrappy out the back there from us. That was a nice shot, you can't argue with that, but it is what it is. Oh. Griezmann! Haaland. So at the end of the first half there, we weren't doing too bad, to be honest. We weren't doing too bad. They just got lucky, they did. As you can see, with most possession, getting shots on goal, but we just can't get it in the back of the net. So, not a bad first half. I'm not too mad. We've been performing pretty well. But I feel like we need just to be that a little bit. Just need that. Need to put it in the back of the net. That's what we're just missing, that little extra little bit to when we get our strikes. Don't want it to be going to the goalkeeper's hands. We want it to be going into the back of the net. Here we go. Messi making his first start of the season. Coming off the bench. Oh, nice little header, but not enough. Haaland, mate. Oh, come on. Yes! There we go. 1-0. Dembele coming off the bench to make that 1-1. Very nice little cross in there into the box. And that's exactly what we call a good super sub there. Ding, boom. There we are. There we go. First game of the season, a draw. I'll take that. They got very lucky with that one goal. Other than that, they shut up shop and did absolutely nothing. But I think our stats will speak for it all, to be honest. Like, they literally had one shot on target and that was the goal. But other than that, we got unlucky. We should have maybe got a few more, like, maybe two goals today. I think that would have been nice. But a draw, I'll take that as a point. Better than losing, I guess. Ladies and gents, we have had an update on the transfers. We can get Mbappe. We can get Albert there. We can get Gabriel. We can literally all these players are pending right now. I don't know who to go for. I know some of you probably be like, Mbappe, go for Gabriel. I'm gonna leave this up to you, alright? Who we get in, I'll let you decide. And we're gonna wrap it up for this episode, alright? So far, we've brought in, we'll quickly just do a quick recap for you. Let's go to game plan. So we brought Haaland in, we have brought in Pogba, Bellerin, and we have brought in our defensive midfielder as well. I don't know how you say his name, but we got him as well. So that is the players we brought in so far. Looking to bring in a left back, centre back, and another centre forward. All right. Who should we sign? If there's any other players you reckon I should bring in, maybe like a good bench player, let us know. All right, because we've got about a week left of the window, so we can definitely be able to squeeze in a few players, I reckon, before the deadline. And if we don't get them in the deadline, we'll try and get them in January. But also, I want to try and get them all going ASAP sort of thing. But we're going to wrap up this episode here. Let us know who you think I should sign out of our glorious list of players, because that is a lot of bloody players on our pending at the minute, which is insane. It's crazy. Literally all of these want to join us, which is like, okay, sport for choice now, sport for choice. So let us know who you think we should bring in. I know probably going to be a large majority going to say Mbappe. If you want to see that, we'll make it happen. All right. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications as well. Have yourself a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. All right. Bye bye.